Hello everyone, it's your boy Proph Rye, and tonight, people, I'm back with another topic, people, another creative, epic content. Now listen, man, it's going down, I got my tongue in a twist. It's going down out here, people. It is kicking off. Now, people, man, I'm going to have to make a video tomorrow about the update with my family. Hey, I got into a madness now, you get me? I got a phone call from my uncle, Peter, big bad Uncle Peter, the one that no one really respects in the family. All of a sudden, he's got a bit of mouth on him now. You get me? Maybe because he's rolling around with gay chichi man ins, my big cousin, the jailbird. Every minute he's in and out of jail, he only has strength for women, beating up women, beating up his missuses, beating up his... But people, we're going to get into that in another topic, so look out for that one, because that one's going to be interesting. Because we're going to talk and get into details about what's going on and what they're planning and what they're trying to do. You get me? As we speak right now, people, they're sending me spiritual attacks right now. The both of them have teamed up against me, and they're firing away. But guess what? They're the ones that will suffer in the end. You get me? The wrath is upon them, people. The bowl has been poured out upon them. Sealed. You get me? Jesus Christ is king. But what now, people? Get a tissue there, man. Say about this, people, man. You already know how this thing goes, bro. It is what it is. See, stuff like this now, you're walking on the road, people are looking at you funny, thinking that you got flu. You got flu and all of these things, not knowing that people are sending you spiritual attacks. You get me? From behind bars and behind their house, behind bars in their house. You get me? And they're moving like they're Christians and they're the best Muslims and Jews and when you look at it, their heart's not clean. They're mixed up in some serious darkness. And when you look at their face, if you look clearly, you can see their demons. They're so evil, they're so mixed up in darkness that their demons is taking over their face. And that's why a lot of them look like Satan, because they get me. Anyway, we lead them to it. In the end, they shall perish. But anyways, people, it's going down. I finished the shift the other day. And the prophet always comes with some funny stories sometimes, people. It is what it is, man. And it's a lot of these funny stories, they seem funny, but in reality, when you check it out, in the spiritual law of God, the wrath is upon these people, fam. You get me? Now listen to this, man. I was outside my mum's house the other day, people. I finished my first shift. And when I finished my first shift sometime, when I got time upon my hand, I'll go into my mum's house, I might spend an hour or two. Sometimes it might even be a quick stop of 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And I'll have to keep it moving and go and do my second shift. You get me? 7 days a week, we're banging out the shifts, people. We're keeping it going. We're pushing towards the mark. Because by the sweat of your brow, you shall eat bread. And now this little ex of mine thinks she can come in and try and talk about child support and talk about court and all of these type of things. I don't know what Satan's telling her, but they need to stop it. They need to stop it, fam. You get me? Because Satan was conquered 1,000 years ago. They need to stop it. Quit all plans and all the days where women used to do this for a paycheck, for a quick paycheck, it's over. It's over. We're getting smart. We know what's going on out there. We all got to take our DNA test. Stop being stupid, everyone, and take a DNA test. Don't even tell your spouse you're taking a DNA test. Because a lot of them you'll notice and see that anytime it comes to DNA tests, they start doing witchcraft and they start messing with the evidence of what needs to be done. You get me? People think they're smart out here. You have to be smart. You have to literally steal some hair or something or some saliva and tell no one about it and go and do it. Go and do it, fam. It benefits you in the long run. I promise you, the quicker you find out that the kid is not yours, God forbid, I'm just being honest, innit? The quicker you find out that the kids are not yours, the better for you in the long run, people. Because you don't want to know that you're in your 50s and 60s, like a lot of these people out here, and they're finding out that the kids are not theirs. And they've lost everything. They've lost a fortune. Stories like that is sad, fam. It's sad and it's sickening. You get me? So people, wise up and know what you're doing out there. DNA test is a must for the brothers and the man them and everyone out there. You get me? I even saw the other day, a lady done a DNA test and she found out the baby's not even hers. The man done it first, and she said, what are you talking about? You're the only one I slept with. Then she went to go and do one. She found out the baby's not hers. It looked like the hospital stole her kid. So you have to be careful out here, people, man. This world is crazy. This evil is dark. This is the kingdom of darkness itself. You get me? So with that being said, people, man, we're going to get into the topic. Now, I was outside my mum's yard the other day. You get me? My mum was there having a conversation. And my brother Dwyane, who looked like he came from his work break from Tesco. You know, he's been doing the Tesco thing 13 years strong. Shout out to him. You get me? He's living in his purpose. You get me? So, with that being said, people, one lady walked past, short hair. When you look at her, you can just tell what type of lady it is already. Her method, that, you know, strong in the face as well, manly looking, you know. And when I looked at the lady, I was like, rah, hey, this is a true living daughter's neighbour. I know her really well. She's walking past, she's got 4 kids with her. You get me? She got 4 kids with her, people, and it's crazy sometimes, you know, you got to know who you're leaving your kids with. You get me? Because, like I said, some people out there are doing rituals with kids, fam. Doing rituals with the kids, them and that, fam. You get me? So the lady's walking past, people. And it would be my brother. My brother Dwyane, people, he just keeps on getting himself into more and more and more trouble and curses every single day of his life. My brother was there, people. And you'd be surprised to know how my brother got along really well with this lady. Then me and the true living daughter already know that this lady is trouble. And she keep herself away from this lady. You get me? Because this lady is nothing but trouble and she's a nosy parker. You be out there and she just come out there acting like she's doing something. You get me? And then she ain't doing jack shit. So, Dwyane, my big brother Dwyane, how he moves already, he moves like, girl, hello. I'm starting to see that he's got some real gal spirit trait in him, you know. The guy's rushing home saying that he needs to go and wash his clothes. He's talking about taking a day off for himself to do his nails. He does his, and I'm thinking, stuff like this I didn't pick up before. But this guy's moving like a batty boy, cuz. You get me? Every night he's washing clothes and moving like gal. Chatting like gal, arguing like gal. My brother's moving like Shabada. You get me? So, what now? The lady was like, have a conversation that and it was like, how you been? My brother's chatty, cuz. Everyone he chats up to. You get me? And then my mum was there standing there. My mum, like I said, my mum just looking at the lady. My mum's probably she's probably talking to whatever voices she's talking to. You get, my mum's a funny character, you know. Hey, my mum's a funny character, I'm telling you, fam. Shout out Mumsy, she give me jokes. You get me? So, hey, what now? The lady was like, Dwyane, my brother was like, oh, this is my brother. He doesn't even know that I already know this lady. The lady looks at me and she tells me, oh, nice to meet you. I've never seen you before. I don't know you. I'm thinking, fam, every time I come outside the true and living daughter's house, I bump into you or I see you. Every time I parked outside, I bump into you and I see you. You always say hello. How the hell you don't know me now? You get me? How the hell you acting like you don't know me now? You get me? So I said, I know you. I said, I know you. You're Sam's neighbour, innit? Someone's neighbour, innit? Then she goes, yeah. And then my brother's like, oh, yeah. Next time she live, yeah. Yeah, she's like, ooh, the mad woman. People, ooh. She triggered my spirit. People, she triggered off my spirit. I swear to God, she triggered off my spirit. You know why? Every time I hear someone talking bad about the true living daughter, I get pissed off. People, because the true living daughter is a nice lady. She helps people. All she does is ever help people. And I've seen people slandering off. I've seen people say all type of stuff about her. But at the end of the day, you see people get repaid by God. You get me? Because that's blasphemy. And blasphemy is the worstest thing you could do is blasphemy against God's people that are actually out here doing God's work. I swear to God. That's the worst blasphemy. You'll get the worst curse upon your life, fam. My brother's got bare of them. He keeps on accumulating them like as a raffle ticket. Like as a raffle ticket. The lady said, that mad woman. And she's got the baby girl. I said, ooh, the true living daughter's got a boy. And she's taking the piss like that. Sometimes she dressed him up in pink. I said, ooh. Every time this woman talked here, it's like she was pinching my spirit. And you'll be surprised to know, people, God will make a scenario like that happen right in front of your eyes. So you can, so it's like I'm standing there and the lady's exposing herself. That she's bad mind and she's grudgeful and she's got a dirty heart. Instantly, she irritated my spirit. I can see that she's got a dirty heart. Not only she's got a bag of darkness walking around with her, she's got a dirty heart. You get me? And the way she's talking about the baby as well, telling lies. I've never seen the true and living daughter in pink. Can you imagine that? Sodom and Gomorrah business and all that type of thing there. That will never happen. The demon in that lady was just being so feisty, fam. She's not a real person. She ain't a human being. The woman's attacking a baby now. It's being rude and saying rude stuff about a baby. And then she's like, no, because you say, like, you got the long hair and that, and I see him in pink one time. She dressed him up in pink. She's colorblind. The bitch ain't seen shit. She ain't seen shit. Now listen to this, people. My mum looked at me and she knows already that I'm fired up. Because my mum knows how I am these days. She knows I'm bold and she can see that this man stands on what he is. Every time we tell him to calm down and that he's not calm, he's out of control. You get me, my brother? And then when she said that, my brother, and she said that the true and living daughter is a mad woman, you know. How can the true and living daughter be a mad woman? She's out here doing God's work. The true and living daughter of God. And she performed miracles. She's the one that delivered me, fam. I was fucking dying. I had breathing problems. I had all type of problems. I couldn't breathe. I was in the middle of being sacrificed with my family and friends that I grew up with. And if it wasn't for the true and living daughter that came and saved me from the wolves, I wouldn't be here today, people, talking in front of this camera and teaching people and showing people what's going on in the world, what's to come, day-to-day activities. I wouldn't be here today, people. I wouldn't be on a journey with the Most High God. God sent his helpers to deliver me, fam. God is real, the Alpha and Omega. Jesus Christ is King. So I keep telling people, fam, I'm meant to be here right now. I'm Jesus Christ's people. Get me? Kings of kings, lords of lords. I keep telling people they think this is a joke. You get what I'm saying, people? So what happened now? When my big brother looked at me and he saw my face was serious, and it wasn't even really serious, it was a smile. It was just like a smile of like, I can't believe it. Look at you. You just done blasphemy. You've been cursed. Big man thing, God cursed her. Cursed. And she's got bare curses upon her life, that woman there. So it's only a matter of time before, listen, God strikes her down, fam, for blasphemy. So don't use the tongue crazy out here. My brother looked at me. No, when she said that the true living daughter is mad, yeah? Oh, the crazy woman, the mad woman. My brother looked at me, looked at my mum, and he was getting excited to think, yeah, someone is talking bad about the true living daughter right now, and he's got company now because he's always making little comments every now and then. And I'm telling him, stop. We've had arguments. Mum's talked to him, stop calling people's names, stop calling the true living daughter's name. He doesn't listen, people. He's accumulating curses upon his life. Now you can't wonder why his life is going bad and going worse. But he keeps on saying that he's talking to God. He's talking to God and God got his back and God reveals this and he's talking to fucking demons, bro. Because the fruits that he bear, you can see the type of fruits that he's bearing, fam. The guy's jealous of me. And I'm not even trying to put myself in no type of limelight or anything like that. Anytime I'm there, and I talk, and I talk, you know me, I do my teachings and I talk righteous, especially when my brethren Hedy from down the road comes. He lives there. He's like a family friend. He's cool. He's under spiritual attack by his family. Every time I have a conversation or Ali comes around, he tries to act and pretend like he's righteous. But everyone's already laughing at him because they can see that he's just like them. Scatty boom. Scatty boom. Jezebel spirit. That's what my brother's got. Jezebel spirit. You get me? Lustful eyes and all that type of thing there. He has all the 7 deadly sins and breaks the 10 commandments. That's a death penalty in the spiritual realm. The wolves will take man for that. That's death penalty in the spiritual realm. Now listen to this. when he saw my face was serious now, that's when he was like, nah, don't say that to the lady, don't say that. And then she looked around, she looked at her mum. The lady thought that we was all going to have a conversation, cussing out the true and living daughter, not knowing that I'm there. Man's a disciple. Man's there, man's a disciple, because she didn't even know. So I said, why do you say that she's a mad woman? Why do you say that she's crazy? Why do you say these things? And then she goes, because she is. And I said, why do you say that though? I said, there's nothing wrong with her. She's a wonderful woman. She's a nice woman. And when she saw my face was serious, her face changed. You don't want to see my face when my face gets serious, fam. It will make you want to run down the road fast and get away from me. So you might look at me and see death. You get me? And when I was like, Sam's a good woman. She's the one that helped me out with a lot of stuff. She serves the true and living God. Fight against evil, teach people about evilness and why you have to protect yourself out here. Or you end up losing your soul, you end up getting cloned. What have you done for anything or anyone out here apart from destroy lives, tie white men? There's a black woman tying a white man and she's a man in a woman's body. She's a hermaphrodite. And she's moving the way she's moving. And I just walked into the yard, fam. Everyone knew what time it was. Show done. She walked off of work with the 2 youths there. My mum started telling me, she said, when I see that woman there, I know so that woman there, not a good woman. You know my mum already. Shout out to Mumsy, man. When I see the woman face, I know that woman there, not a good woman. She just come, she don't know me. Dwyane tell me if I say hello, I'm gonna know her from nowhere. She just come, yes sir. She don't know me. She don't know you like that. And she doesn't talk about people like that. And people behaving like that. You get me? So hey, what now? Because the true and living daughter already told me, you know, from when I got the drop, that they're out there, his friend Debbie and that same lady was out there slandering me off, slandering the true living daughter off and talking about how I'm this, I'm that, my mum is respecting me and this and that. Bro, my brother moves like a real bitch. Then he's talking about how my mum gives me more food than him. And look what I've done and all of these things. This guy's a real pussy. But then he acts and say that, oh yeah, he's serving God and he knows that I know my God, what I got for myself on my journey. And I'm looking at him, I'm thinking, shut the fuck up, man. You're not serving God. Look at you. If you look into his eyes, you can see that he's dying. My brother's dying, fam. He's on his last way out. He's on his last little legs, fam. You get me? So when you look at that now, the true living daughter already told me from the other day that I'm going to see the lady that has been slandering me off and her off. And I swear to God, people, it happened right in front of my eyes. So I went back to the true living daughter. I said, you wouldn't believe it. Today was the day the hour came. Today was the day the hour came. And I saw it all for myself. You get me? This is not the baby. And all that. The true living daughter said, I know. Shout out to the true living daughter. You get me? And that happened 3 days ago, people. Today. My brother's riding his bike. He keeps on riding past the true living daughter's house. You get me? And he knows that there's spiritual laws to this thing. There's spiritual boundaries. God will kill you, fam. Stop riding past the house on your bike. Go round on the outside. You shouldn't be riding past the true living daughter's house. There's spiritual boundaries. And if he had bad intention and he kept doing that, God will strike him down dead. Turn into a pillar of salt on the pavement there. Because there's spiritual boundary. The same way, if anybody think they can try and come to my house right now, I'm telling you, you're fucking having a laugh. Any enemy that think they can come to my house right now, they're having a laugh. By the time they reach a certain zone, God will strike them down dead. Touch not my anointed one and do my prophet no harm. That holds weight. Now he's riding his bike for a big man, still riding a pedal bike all the time. And he's riding back and forward. looking at the house, saying stuff to himself in his head, because that's where it all goes on, inside the fucking cell membrane. You get me? And it's like he's doing it on purpose sometimes. He knows he can. Why is he not riding past my mum's house? My mum lives on the other side. He needs to be riding past my mum's house. You get me? So hear this now. True living daughter was coming out and she was dashing out a bin. She sees my brother. My brother's riding past on his bike. He's moving like Friday. Hey, Miss Parker. So he's riding past on his bike, people. And he's like, hi, Sam. Sam said, Batty boy, Dwyane. Why you tell me hi for? True living daughter's Jamaican, you know. Don't mess with the true living daughter. She's serious, fam. Serious piece of work. You get me? Listen, people, I got the drop in the morning, you know. I was tired, you know. I lost 2 hours of sleep for this, people. You get me? I was getting phone calls after phone calls after phone calls. I'm thinking, fuck, man, this week's been crazy alone. This week has been heavy for me, people. It's been hectic. I have so much trouble, so much problems, so much people want to have war. You get me? Because you speak out about them and speak the truth. So the true living daughter was like, Batty boy, Dwyane. What you live for me name for? What you talk about me kids? You get me? And the true living daughter is telling him. The true living daughter is telling him, you know, and he's like, it's not me, I didn't say nothing about your kids. It's the woman. It's the woman, it's your neighbour. But the true living daughter is not trying to hear that, because it's not only the one time that he's been slandering off the true living daughter with that same woman and his friend Debbie. They do it on a constant, fam. These people are out there smoking their weed, drinking their alcohol, walking around with cups, acting drunk all over the road. He even bragged at my mum's house the other day and vomit up the garden. Debbie vomit up the garden in my mum's house the other day. What type of man that says he's serving God and he talks to God is rolling around with a woman like that? My energy and my spirit wouldn't sit with 2 minutes before it tells me, listen, I got to pick up and move. I'm losing energy here. I'm losing time. I'm losing everything. The time that I'm wasting with this woman here, drinking all of these things and acting a fool in our big age of being 40, grandma age, granddad age soon, and they're not doing good. They're both working in fucking Tesco's. See, they're made for each other. Debbie's got a man, and she's going to my brother's house. They're doing activities around there in the park. They're doing activities in the park. She tie one man. Man can't leave the yard. People, I'm sorry to be talking about people's business like this, you know, but I swear to you, I'm just telling the truth. I'm just being honest. These people are doing swinging. They break all laws. But our brother says that he's righteous in all of these things. Hey, what? Not to make it work. This is when the ice hit the berg. When the boat hit the berg, shall I say. The iceberg. You get me? So the true and living daughter is like, you're Batty boy. Why you don't talk, say you love suck hood? Why you not talk like, why you not talk about how you love when man suck your hood and you come in their mouth, you know? Oh my days. People, I've heard it all. Listen, the Sodom and Gomorrah thing out here is serious, it's deep, it's real. People are involved in this shit. People are out here doing Sodom and Gomorrah activities, fam, behind closed doors. And they're out here having kids, yeah? They're out here having kids. They're out here, they have a woman. But it's all for show. Behind closed doors, people, you'd be surprised to know how many men out here is watching gay porn on their phone. Is watching gal, fuck gal. You get me? People, listen to this. My brother goes on like he's this, he's that, he's righteous and that and that. I was on his phone one time. And when I saw some activities with the porn, I said, whoa. He took his phone. He says he doesn't eat pum-pum. He don't lick pum-pum out and all of them things there. And I went on the phone and the first thing I saw was 2 gal. One gal, she's laying on her back with her knees like she's about to do sit-ups. And there was a next gal in doggy style position. with her face in the gal pum pum, cause my brother told me that when I suck pum pum boy, when I suck pum pum. You'd be surprised to see what you go on what you see when you go on some people's phones sometime, you know. I'm all hearing a couple man them in the ends has been caught out. People's gone on their phones and their iPads and that, and they've seen gay porn on there. I swear to God. I swear to God, fam. And that's why my next topic, I'm not even gonna make that topic tonight. I'm gonna make it tomorrow. After this, I'm gonna get some rest still, because it's about 3 o'clock in the morning now. Gotta be up for 8. My next topic is how porn affects people, cuz. You get me? But with that being said, people, the true living daughter was cussing them out about how all these gay activities and all these gay acts and that. You get me? And I said, fuck. And I knew my brother was moving a bit fishy still. You get me? I know them, a lot of the Freemason things, they swing both ways, especially when a lot of these men have women's spirits and that. They're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you. They're just going to act like they love women, they're gallus. A lot of these musicians, that's what they're on. That's what they're on. You get me? So true living daughter was cussing him out. And then he started to throw words and that and said, you're fat, me no want you, you're fat and so on and all of them things there. You think, why you think me would have fuck you? Because the true living daughter was like, just because you can't get my pussy for fuck. That's why you bad mind me. True me help your brother when you're cussing for money and him did a cry and me help him, you bad mind me. So you can't fuck me, you bad mind. He's like, oh, me no want fuck you, fat woman and all of these things. But when you look at all these women, like my brother's been having sex with people, they're horrible. They're all witches. They've all got him tied up like a rope. He's not himself. He's finito. And all the true living daughter tried to do was help him and get him on his journey. Back then, they rebelled. They refused. They rebelled against God. They refused. They turned down their callings. And he told me that he's on his own journey of God. And I started laughing to myself. Because the true living daughter is the only way to the Father. You get me? Which means that he has to come through me and then go through true living daughter to get to the Father. He's fucked. He's serving Satan. A whole lot of them out there are serving Satan. These are Satan's people out there. This is Satan's kingdom, which is about to be taken over. You get me? So people, it's sticky. It's sticky. It gets sticky. So after them allegations there, people, I had to take a look into the spiritual realm, people. I said, fuck. I said, like, you get me? Big man did say my brother is on some Batman antics still. And it's a part of the little Freemason things. He's serving demons. Demons are going to want gay. He's got a woman's spirit. That's why everything he does is like a woman. He argues with women like a woman. All the women that he's with have power over him. Have power over him. Masculinity power over him. So I went to go and do some digging. You know, man, the reader. And you get me? Thanks to the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the creator of all things. Jesus Christ is King. I went to do some digging, people. So let me see what. I said, let me look in the spiritual world and see what I got. You get me? See what I got my brother and see what he's been up to. Fuck me, people. My brother's been doing gay sex. I said, oh my God, people, I froze. For 1 hour, I had a headache. I was zoning out. At one point, I'm sure I almost done a swerve with the vehicle. I couldn't believe what I saw in the spiritual world, people. My brother's involved in gay activities, people. And he likes them when they're like a he, she. He likes them when they're like he, she. But not only that, I saw that his baby mother was digging out his batty. Whether they're using strap-on, putting a vibrator, dildos, that's the type of stuff that my brother likes. My brother's proper freaky and kinky. You get me? He's proper freaky and kinky. Has sex with his baby mum in her batty as well. This is a generational curse. Everyone's having sex with the baby with the baby mum in their batty. And it's the women that are making the men do it to them. That says it all. Is that a man's spirit in there? Is it a hermaphrodite? Because a lot of people out here have been born with both parts. A lot of these women are born with both parts. Sometimes you're looking at a woman, you think she has a fat vagina. And you, as a yard man, pum fatty, you don't know that her penis was chopped off for you by bare flesh that... bare flesh that from the penis and the body get cut off. You get me? These are the type of shit that's happening out here. That's how Satan likes his kingdom to be run. You get me? Why do you think, like man like me, I kind of stay far from gal right now? You get me? A lot of them were chasing me, they're saying this and that. I got to discern right. Plus, a lot of them ain't even real. Demon in the body. You get me? A lot of them are dealing with witchcraft and all them things, and then you end up fucking witchcraft, pum pum. This is why semen retention is what they talk about. That I keep hearing them going around in circles and circles talking about is getting fucking boring. Man's making 1,000 topic of one name. I don't know how they do it, but at the same time, it's fucked. You get me? So, like I said, people, I looked into the spiritual realm, man, and I see that my brother's involved in some fuckery. My man's a hiding LGBT community, brother. You get me? Like, I should have told from the way he moves anyways, man. But I realised that a lot of my family members are gay. And they all swing both ways. And that's because they're from the kingdom of darkness. You get me? Now, with that being said, people, man, that was kind of hurtful to hear them type of stuff there, and it's serious. You get me? Because one time, this is what I don't like. It's like I chill people now, and I can't even chill with them too much or too long because certain things that they're doing, man, and they're involved in, it's just like it's not nice to know these things and I have to chill with you, bro. You get me? It's not nice to know that a lot of people are involved in these things and behind closed doors or in their little secret society thing, it is normal. But when they come on road, it's just like you're talking to his baby mum and he calls an argument with you thinking that she told you something about him. And what he's really worried about, and I realise now what he's checking to see if she's telling people, especially when his baby mum used to talk to my baby mum. He used to cause arguments, go and look after the kids, stand with the kids. He starts moving, controlling, he causes arguments to try and make her leave the party. And that's because he's scared that his baby mum's going to tell people that he's been fucking him in his batty. So when you're living in darkness, stuff like that, a hidden secret like that, causes stress and alarm. It causes stress and alarm, people, to where you're thinking about it all the time, but you love it so much, but you're thinking about doing it all the time. You get me? That's his favourite. It's what he loves. And he's hiding it and it's killing him inside to know that he's not straight like that. So my brother disappointed me, man. My brother Dwyane disappointed me still. You get me? But you know what? Remove, man. There's a lot of hidden gays out here, man. You know the funniest thing, people? One evening, the starting of my journey, people, this was over 2 years now. When I broke up, I found out the girl I broke up. So much stuff happened to me within a month, within a week. It's crazy. Satan really tried to destroy me, fam. Satan really tried to destroy me, but it didn't work. But look at me now. You get me? Look at me now. But I dropped him in Old Kent Road. I remember I dropped him in Old Kent Road in my van when I was leaving. You get me? And I said, yeah, man, we'll link up tomorrow. I said, we'll link up tomorrow. And then he's like, Ryan. He's like, look at that. You can pay cheap, you know, £20-30. You get a blowjob and everything. You get me? And then he started to sound like my stepdad's nephew Solo, because that's what he was on. With them gal them from Brixton, them prostitutes from Brixton Hill, £20. How can you scoot so low? My penis wouldn't even stand up. How could he scoot so low? He's telling me he's getting blowjob from them, no condom, having sex with them. He's got it, man. He's finished. He's got everything. Hey, he's got it. He's got it. My brother's telling me, look, that's a prostitute over there, you know. It's cheap. He's like, why don't you go and do that and enjoy your night? Sometimes you have to know when Satan is talking through someone or their demons is talking through them to try and stir you off path of righteousness, people. Good thing I know what is what I didn't listen to him. So I said, you know what? Let me get a close-up look to see what he's chatting about, because he's saying that it looks like my brother does it regularly. And I think that's where a lot of his money goes, weed and prostitutes now. So I said, let me get a close-up look and see what type of prostitute this is. I wasn't going to have sex with her or nothing, because my spirit was already telling me, nah, People, I don't buy pussy off the road. I've only been to the brothel. I've been to the brothel no more than 5 times in my life, and I'm 30. And I've only had a prostitute offline come round to my house once, and that's because I was trying it out. I had a lot of money around me. You get me? You try things out. You get me? So people, when the woman got close to got close, I parked up. And when I looked, it was a fucking drag queen, cuz. I swear to God, God struck me down. It was a drag queen. My brother trying to set me up and line me up with a drag queen. So now I can see that my brother likes drag queens. He's out there with drag queens, people, getting blowjobs from them and coming in their mouth. That's what he likes. A lot of people like this are in families out there, and you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. One of my workmates, Izzy Eyes, we have a conversation on the phone and that, and he tells me that he's got bare demons. He's like, we all got demons, and when he drinks his beer and he gets sniffy, them and they go to the brothel. And Izzy told me from his own mouth. That's why I like Izzy, because he doesn't hide nothing from me. He's straight up, and he would even tell you that it's a sin and he knows that it's wrong. You get me? But it's what he loves doing, but what you love doing will kill you. That's a disgusting sin. Izzy told me that he's going brothel so he can fuck them in their ass. He's going brothel so he can fuck them in their ass. When you check the money that he's paying for that, he's paying well over 80 quid to 100 quid. You get me? I've never seen, because you got Viva Street, back in the Viva Street, and you really read the list of what the lady does, you'll see they said anal sex. And the price is high. And when you look at it, you think, who the fuck will go brothel to do anal sex? But people out here actually doing it as a ritual. A lot of them need to have sex with a man. And they don't want no one to know. They don't want to go with a man on the road or meet a man in the bar. So they go to the brothel. And they know that there's a lot of he-she's working in brothels, a lot of demons working in the brothel. That's what my brother likes. Oh, Lord. This is what people like out here. A lot of men are going brothels, people, to have sex with he-she's. Drag queens. And they know it. And they love it. They enjoy it. It's a fantasy. It's a desire. It's a burning desire. And they got a lot of these men have their beautiful girlfriends laying in the bed at home. And kids. It's sick out here. Life is mad out here. You get me? So that was a big argument today, people. A big argument today. My mum called me, telling me about what happened, and you get me? It was mad because the true living daughter shouted at him and said, "I'ma suck your mother, suck your dirty mother," and all them things there. That's my mum as well. You get me? But the true living daughter didn't mean nothing like that. But at the end of the day, my mum's got dirty style and habits about her, man. And I have to be honest, my mum tried to bury me off. So with stuff like this, I'm going to pick the true living daughter over this type of war, because the true living daughter is serving righteous path, and that's the path I'm following. I'm a disciple. Instantly. Jesus Christ is King. True living God serving. Plus my family tried to sacrifice and all of these things. The true living daughter is the one that had my back and saved me from the wolves. So I have to make sure that I'm back in the true living daughter every step of the way. Gratitude where it's due. Jesus Christ is King. You get me? So hey, what now, man? Brother called me, he's complaining and saying that, yeah, he overreacted and all these things and so on and so on. He shouldn't really have cussed back. He should have just rid off and stuff like that and so on. And, you know, it was so much in the morning, man. I just had to just say, you know what? It is what it is, man. You just have to learn how to do better, man. But God's not happy. Right now, as we speak, God wants to kill my brother. I swear to you, in the spiritual realm, you could say my brother's basically dead. But God wants to kill my brother, fam. Because not only have they offered to help him multiple times to even do his journey, to change his life around people, he doesn't want to change. But he rather wants to not better his life and hate on you, hate on you, hate on you, hate on you. Watch your money, watch what you're getting. Think about all the stuff that you've done. Think of reasons why you owe him everything. Don't get me wrong, my brother shares his kind and stuff like that, but his heart's not clean. And you have people out there that will smile with you, joke with you, and behind your back set you up and stab you, kill you. And I can see right now he's even loving what's going on with me and the family, and he seems like he's taking sides with them and hiding it. He talks to voices in his head and he thinks that he's talking to God and he's serving God, and he's plotting nothing but evil in his head 24/7. Like, my brother don't have any good intentions at all. You get me? There's spiritual laws to this thing. You don't go riding past people's house and moving like CCTV or some type of security guard. And you always know it's him because he's always on the bicycle with a Tesco outfit. You can't miss him. Riding through Bermondsey Old Road. You can't miss him. He worked Tesco 10 years, Surrey Keys. You can't miss him. You get me, people? So, people, listen, man. It's been going down today, man. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, people, but I'm going to keep you lot updated. I'm going to keep you lot updated still. I got some other stuff to talk about. The other day, some police come round to my house for a little situation with a bike and all that type of thing. Then I saw that these cops weren't normal. I'm going to drop that episode tomorrow, people. And the truth about my mama G, the truth about my mummy G, who's my grandma, the spiritual court episode, I'm going to drop that tomorrow also as well. So tomorrow I probably got like 5 to 6 videos I need to try and drop out tomorrow. You get me? I don't need videos piling up right now. So when you look at me right now, you can see this. Prophet looks tired, fam, but I'm not tired, fam. I'm going for a lot in the background. You get me? People don't like me talking the truth. People think I've rebelled against the family, which is true. I have. When I was on the phone to them, I thought I got venom for them because they're evil. They're doing evil acts. They're serving darkness. They're serving Satan. They are of Satan. I'm letting them know I'm of God. This was always going to happen because I'm not the same as them. I was always going to be a sacrifice to them or someone that they think they could just walk over all the time or disrespect, or one of those family members that nobody wants to take no sort of advice from, even though you're good at giving advice and all of those type of things. They're never going to give you the credit for it because you're not fighting against everyone. But when you look back, everyone's fighting against everyone. So they're all corrupted. And people like you who are not corrupted, you realize people like you, they'll get up out of it off the earth. They'll help you to leave a neck back careless so they can take you off the earth. You get me? It's crazy out here, people. It's proper crazy out here. You get me? So like I said, man, God's not happy with my brother right now. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but it's crazy. And right now, as I speak, if I look into the spiritual realm, I can see there's going to be a little problem at my mum's house coming up. I can see. It looks like God. It looks like God is sending Desiree, this lady that's meant to be on her journey, that's fucking about every minute. It looks like God is sending her to mash some works. Hey, you see, and right now she's under possession. She's under possession, so you don't know how that's gonna turn out. You get me? Hey, people think that God is some type of joker. God is the type of man that will clout you down yourself, but God's gonna test your faith. God will send you to mash some works to see if you're gonna go and mash the works and see if you're gonna let him down. Don't fuck with my God, fam. I swear to you, man. My God is dangerous. I swear, fam. Hey, the true and living God has personality. You get me? False gods and demons don't have personality. So I don't know how people are letting demons trick them in occultism. You get me? People need to drop it out and stop serving these demons and get them out. And be righteous and serve righteousness. Faith without works is dead, which means that if you're not fighting against evil and darkness, you are not on a journey, my friend. You are not on a journey, my friend. And if you ain't come through me, you are not on a journey, my friend. It must be Prophet Muhammad or something like that. You get me? Shout out to the Muslim community. They hate it when I say that, but the truth is the truth. You got to know who you're serving. You get me? And they always tell you, Allah, 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 Allah. I'm asking man now, who the fuck is your Allah? Who's your Allah? Because I know man calls my God, God. Because the name God alone holds weight. But I don't know who Allah is. And if you ask them what's Allah's name, because they don't read Bible and them type of thing, they're fucked. And they're reading Quran and all of these things, and they got their fake teachings and false teachings and all of them things there. They are fucked. because they don't know the true and living God is the Alpha and the Omega, which means that they've been brainwashing that. So they're not serving the Alpha and Omega. So who the fuck is the Muslim people's God? Is the Buddha? Is it Enki? Who is their God, fam? You get me? Out here is messed up people, fam. People that's out here serving false gods, false deities and all of these things, worshipping idols. It's crazy out here, people. I swear to you, every day it's crazy out here. As soon as I walk outside my house, I get a topic. When I'm going into my house at night, I get a topic. I swear to you, people. No joke, no gimmick. You get me? But I'm going to leave this video here, people, man. This just to show you what's going on and what's been happening and how, you know, God's not happy with my brother and the wrath is going to be upon him, man. My brother's life is literally going to be destroyed. It's going to be destroyed. And as much as my brother and I love him and stuff like that, love will get you killed, and Cain killed Abel. And that's what my brother's all about, people. He's serving darkness. He's involved in a lot of acts against me and still to come. It doesn't stop here, still to come. So, like I said, people, man, stay blessed, people. Stay prayed up. Keep your faith in God. You get me? Keep pushing towards the mark. And stay righteous, man. Don't give the darkness nothing bad to say about you. Because that's how they slay you. You get me? Kill people with love and righteousness. And pray against evil. Make sure Jesus Christ is your king. And you shall be fine. You get me? I'm going to leave this video here, people, man. Stay blessed, people. One love. Proph Rye.